Hi friends, a very important part of data analysis is data should be clean and error free. So we have to be careful about this at the time of data entry. In order to achieve this, there is a technique that is data validation. There are different type of data validation such as number validation, text validation, date validation, etc. Today and in some of the coming classes, we will be discussing about these type of data validation techniques, and today we will be discussing about the whole number validation. Suppose we want to restrict the score of an exam between 1 to 10. So how we can achieve that? Select the range where score is to be entered. Then data validation, data tab is clicked. Then we here the data validation. We can see the data validation icon. Just click here. Then here data validation dialog box appear. Any value, instead of any value, we select the whole number. Whole number in data, it is between, we give 1 and 10. Sorry, 1 and 20. Okay, 20. Okay, then ignore blank. If you untick the ignore blank, you have to enter any number. So suppose we want to mark absent or something like that, or we have to keep it blank. We cannot enter absent anything, only the number will be accepted. So we can give okay. Then we can check, that is, suppose 1 accepted, 5 accepted, 19 accepted, 20 accepted, suppose 21. This didn't match data validation, so an error message comes. So here retry, cancel, help. So retry, when you click retry or press the enter, we will be asked to enter the value again, that is comes to the edit mode after selection. So if you give 20 or between the number, it will be accepted. Then this is a message, that is default message. We can give custom message. So let us go to that. So again we select it, then data validation. Here the input message, we can give a title here, information range 1 to 10. Okay, suppose in the input message we can give, suppose we give this message. Then when we select the cell, you select here, nothing happens. You select the cell where we are given this validation, there will be an information. This is just an information. Okay, then next select it. This is the input message. Suppose we don't want to show this information, you need not clear it. This just untick this, so there will be no such message shown. So error alert, there is 3 type of error alert, that is, so stop. Then we can give the title for that. Restriction title comes as the title on the title bar, just like this data validation, that is restriction will comes. So we can give range 1 to 20. Okay, 20. Okay, then click OK. Then suppose we enter 21, then the restriction, that is a title on the title bar, then range 1 to 20, then retry. We will not be allowed to enter the value. If you enter, it comes to the edit mode. So in this way we can customize, that is 20 again. Suppose again we can go there, you have to select the value, that is select, then warning, we can select warning, that is this give warning. Let us see the difference. Click OK. Then now you give 0, then warning is range 1 to 20, continue the restriction, and everything is this. If you accidentally put this, you can click no. When it is no, it will come to the edit mode. Then suppose if you give yes, the value will be accepted, that is the warning. Just you will be given a warning for your entering a wrong number or not, you have to decide. So suppose click yes, the value will be accepted. Then again we can have another one. Click here. Here what we have to do is apply these changes to the all other cells with the same range. So we have to select the everything. So if we are not selected, only single cell we selected, then we have to give apply. So then when we click apply, the entire cell is selected. You can see that is error message. You can select information. Then what happens? Suppose you enter 25, then range 122, restriction, just an information only. You can either cancel it or OK. If you click OK, the number is accepted. When you click cancel, the number will be deleted. So you can click OK if you are sure that 25 can be given. In this way we can restrict the entry of the whole numbers. We have given the restriction 1 to 20. Okay, then suppose we have to make this dynamic, that is minimum number will be typed here, that is for example 10, then here 20 we have given, so we have to restrict according to this. So we can make the restriction dynamic. Click here, though instead of, so whole number between, okay, then instead of 1 we just click and select here, okay, select D2. But here we have to think about an important matter, that is when it is D2, D2 is the first restriction of the first cell. We select first range of the first cell, then it is D2. When you go to the next cell, this become D3 because relative reference is used by Excel. So to avoid that, when if you are not if you are typing D2 itself, then the restriction will be only on the first cell. You can try it. So we have to make this an absolute reference. So we have told that press F4 and become absolute reference. Okay, enter. Then again here also we can click the up arrow, then select this value, then this also made into an absolute reference, then press enter, click OK. Okay, now you can see, suppose you type here 5, it won't be accepted. So it is a customized restriction we have given earlier. So you can change this into information, warning, etc. 5 will not be accepted. You have to 10, 15, 20, 0 won't be accepted. You have to cancel it in this way. Suppose we give this as 1 to, so 1 to 50. So in earlier, above 20 and 1 below 5 is not accepted, below 10 is not accepted. So we can now, we can give 25, 45, 50, no problem, because we made our validation dynamic. We have given selected these two cells. Then suppose 51, there is a restriction stop message. Okay, in this way we can make the 50, we can make the entry validation more dynamic. Suppose we want to restrict our entry to whole numbers, that is not 0 included, then we can select, then go to the data validation, and that is instead of whole number, the data between, that is data between, select it as greater than 0. Okay, you can give any number according to your criteria, you click OK. Now what happens here, whole numbers will be accepted, 1 accepted, 1 accepted, 2 accepted. Then suppose that is 50, sorry, 50 accepted, then 0 is not accepted. This is the default custom message. You can customize it as told earlier. So this 0 value not accepted, all the values greater than 0 will be accepted. And suppose that means, suppose we want to restrict, include the 0 also, suppose it is inventory, so then we have to select this as greater than or equal to 0, then 0 will be accepted and negative numbers will not be accepted. So -1, the restriction comes. So in this way we can restrict the entry of value in a cell. Suppose we want to restrict the data entry into either odd numbers or even numbers only, then how can we do that? Just select it, then again data validation, clicked, it is in the data tab, and data validation, instead of any value we select the custom. So when it is selected custom, there will come a formula. We can enter a formula here, and that formula will be evaluated whenever we enter a number, we type a number and press the enter key. So that is equal to, we use mode, the function mode, to evaluate, and if there is a reminder, if there is no reminder, it is the even number, and if there is a reminder 1, it is a odd number. So here, so we have to give the mode syntax is first the cell address, cell reference. So here we have to be careful, we not give the enter range, instead we give the first cell address of the range. That is very important. First cell address of the range should be typed here, that is here in our case it is A2. So then A2, then division factor, that is for even number we have to divide by 2, then bracket close is equal to 0. When remainder is 0, it is a even number. So type the formula, then click OK. Now, so this won't work, already typed here. Then 2 OK, 4 OK, 8 OK, suppose 9, there is a default message. You can customize this message according to your need. So here retry, you have to change it as 10. So whatever it is, suppose 250 accepted, 1001, sorry, 1001 will not be accepted because it's an odd number. Suppose we want to change this restriction, in just change the formula, instead of 0 give 1. So then here 1 will be accepted, 3 accepted, then 1001 will be accepted, suppose 1000, suppose 2 won't be accepted, message will come. In this way, suppose we want some other method, that is we have to restrict as integer, we have to use this formula. Any formula to check for a value in a cell can be given in this custom data, then type the formula there. The formula will be evaluated, and if it is true, then only you will be allowed to enter the value. So we are going to wind up the class today for the whole numbers. Next lesson will be about the text length and text restriction. How can we validate a text using custom formula and etc. will be discussed in the next class. Till then, goodbye.